Hello there, YouTube. Let's see if we can get this all done here. Good to see you. Hey, Jesse, thank you for coming. I'm going to get my camera and everything up to go. Tom, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Good to see you. There you go. So, looky there. I got your banner up there, Jess. We're going to put Tom up there. How you doing, Tom? There we go. How's Jess doing? Eagle Steve, how you doing there, brother? Show that Eagle Steve. Where's the bacon? Yes, that's for sure. That is for sure. Let me get the, let me see here if they got me going here. I'm going to get my camera up. All right. Hey there, Gold Chick. How you doing? Good to see you. We're going to pop out chat here so I can see and get back to the broadcast. And we're going now. We are going. There we go. I like it. So how was y'all's weekend? Did y'all have a good weekend today? Or the end of the weekend? Trying to get my, there we go. I finally got my comments up in place. It was okay. Hey, Sterling, good to see you, buddy. We're going to put you up there. Get everything all set here. Good Lord. I was trying to do something different tonight, and of course, and every time I run into a problem, they want me to upgrade my, hey, Barbara, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Thank you. Let's see if I got all this set here. I think I got it set now. All right, let's see here. Go camera back on. There we go. Hey, finally. Thank you for coming. Hey, 64 quarters. Sterling, thank you. How's Barbie today? Today is adult night. We're having an adult night. That is really good. Lordy, I better not drink too many of those. We're going to have to cut this chat short. Is Sal still going over there? Hey, JM, thank you for coming. Hey, Craig, thank you for coming. Oh, nice. I was just going to ask if you got it. That's good. That's good. I hope you liked it. Sterling, you want to come up and chat? That's great. Did you like it? Okay, great, Craig. That's good. I'm glad you liked it. That's cool. You just never know about the mail system anymore. I tell you, it's really the pit sometimes. Oh, okay. With the bacon wrap chart. There you go. Well, maybe 79 will show up in her bacon bathing suit, you know? That's fine, Sterling. Lurk. Hit that like, subscribe, share button. Share me out as much as you can. Salad's done. Okay, great, Tom. Hey, Hoosier, thank you for coming. Bacon. Yeah, we're gonna have some. We're gonna have some bacon when 79 gets here. She's supposed to be wearing her bacon bikini. There you go. It sounds good. I'm all for that. I want a bacon, lettuce, tomato. And you know, I forgot to buy tomatoes at the store, so it's been crazy. As we get a little further along here, well, hey, Beto, thank you for coming, sir. Appreciate it. I pimped you out. There you go, Hoosier. Thank you. I appreciate it. The invite to come up late on. Good Lord. Wow. That's crazy. I know they're really bad. You know, it's kind of funny. I went on vacation last year and a car flipped over and took my mailbox out. So my mail was scattered all over the place. I didn't get most of it. Hey, Silver Wolverine, thank you for coming. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Lassie Farms, how you doing there, brother?
Howdy.
Good to see you, brother. Oh, are we gonna have little rabbits being fed tonight?
Yes.
That's always that they are the star of the show. You know it.
Exactly. They're my
see
my
this
meal
right
ticket.
Here, Stefan? Can you see in the picture?
Yes. It looks to be a stool sample.
Well, it's close. It's close, but it sure tastes good. Oh Lord, you coming back with some of my comments on Sal's. Sal. There you go.
Yeah.
I wore my clown shirt just for Terry tonight, so she likes clowns, and I'm a clown. What the hell?
Ah, that was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. So maybe I need to. There, it's still up there. The link's still up there. Hey there, you want to come up, JM? You're more than welcome to come up. And I was kind of waiting until about 6 before I start talking about Bitcoin, or not Bitcoin, but Cybercoin, the ripoff. I think what we're going to be into. I was going to educate people. This is for rabbit milk for a minute. That's good, Sterling. I like that. Yeah, 79 was supposed to wear her bikini tonight. It was supposed to be wrapped, you know.
There we go. I'm getting plugged in.
Hey there, keep your water high, Rocky, during the day. Okay. There you go. I tell you what, Dale, I am drinking light. You want to come up? You're more than welcome to. I'll put the link is up there, but I'll do it again. Make sure everybody, if anybody wants to come up. Yeah, there we go. We need the little, I can't remember, was that Nutmeg, I think is her name?
Yes. I saw her.
Nutmeg. Where's Nutmeg?
Call her. She likes your voice.
Come on, Nutmeg. Come on. Come on, Nutmeg. We want to feed you. We want to feed you.
She's out here somewhere.
Okay. There's a link right there, Dale. You're more than welcome to come up. You know, Lassie Farms. I had tried to do some shorts, and my camera on my phone and my memory in my phone is just too short to do them. So when I get my new phone, I'll do some shorts. And I got some other ideas that I want to do, but the YouTube wants me to start paying for my service because I want to put 2 or 3 cameras up. and they only let me put one, and so they've changed it. So I'm going to put probably 3 cameras up. Who's your stacker with you? YouTube. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, there's Nutmeg. Come back here. Come on, Nutmeg. Get you one. Get you one. There you go. She's a star of the show. You know, Barbara, you ought to come out here and go riding with me. Are you scared of motorcycles? You might be after you ride with me, but that's okay. I'll do that. HSN, is it on YouTube? When you're talking about HSN channel? You want to come up, Wolverine, and tell us more about it? It is a lot of fun, Barbara. It's great. And I'm not a crazy driver, so she's afraid of Trump. Look at that. We're just about ready to start this thing. And we are, hey, nickel stacking. Thank you for coming, sir. I'll be up in 5 minutes. Okay, you see the link up there? Oh, there's Pickle.
Yep.
Hey, Pickle. Hey, Pickle. Pickle, Pickle. Pickle, Pickle. That bird, I love those birds. You know, I had that conure for 15 years or better, and that. Okay. All right, I'll do that. I'll let you do that, Sterling. Copy. Let's see up there if I got so Nickel, how was your day out there? Was it hot out there in your neck of the woods? I don't think 79 showed up. She might. She was asking me earlier if I was going to stream. I told her yes. So. Is it letting you pin it? It'll probably let you do it now, Sterling. What's going on there, Mr. Wolverine? How you doing, sir?
How's it going?
Good, good, good. Have you done your there's Dale. Come on up, Dale. There you go. Have you done your trip to wherever you're going to go with the quarters? Okay, Sterling, thank you.
It sounds like somebody's got the YouTube side on.
Is it you getting an echo?
Yeah, echo.
Let's see here. Dale, have you got your YouTube side on?
No, I'm just on my handheld. Can you echo? Do I sound echo, chat?
I'm not hearing it now. I don't think. Let me check. No, my YouTube side's off, so I don't. You still
Seems
get
like
the
it went
echo?
away. No, it seems like it went away. I don't know. But so what was your question about the what?
About those proofs that HNS has got?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't buy anything. I wouldn't buy anything from there, but if you go to HSN Home Shopping Network's YouTube channel,
Right.
then they were about 10 hours ago, they were, selling them on there, Mike over there on HSN.
Right.
But he has them, the advanced release.
They've already got, so they've already released. Now, see, I think they released those at the show Thursday or Friday in the A&A there in Philly.
Yeah.
And so I think they're already, so I bet they probably buy a lot of those 40, the 40 trays.
Yeah. Well, he was selling them for $300 a piece.
What?
Good. Well, great. It's, advanced release 70s.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
and,
incredible.
But I just wanted you to see them just so you can see what they look like because they are stunning. I just hope that we get them, blemish free. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hope so too, because 79 just showed up. Thank you for coming, 79. We've been missing you.
What coin was it? Wolverine, what coin was that?
Oh, the proof Morgan and Peace dollars.
Oh, that's price tag there.
I think they release those the 9th?
Yeah, Wednesday, yep.
Yeah. So it's going to be I don't think they're going to sell out quick. I mean, 400,000 of those things. I didn't think the uncirculators were going to sell out quick, but they end up selling out within the first. Well, they went to remind me within the first hour. Yeah. Well, looking at how they've been selling them, because I've been following to get up early in the morning, and because it's like 4:30 here for me, and which I'm already up, but I sit there and watch to see if the mint is releasing those, and they are releasing them, but the time on them is getting slower and slower. Like they released them a couple of days ago, and it was like for a minute on the Morgans, and the peace dollars were like 2 or 3 minutes, and then it went away.
Do you have your graded ones with you there?
I do. I don't have the Morgan. The Morgan's on its way. So here's the. Let's see here. I need to get my other camera done, but you see that?
Yeah. So did they get to PCGS at different times?
I believe. I think the mint released those probably a week early or something for the big guys. And, and they were already doing it. And I paid extra to get that damn thing done that way, to get it early. Cause I was like, so the last order I sent into them, it took 6 months to get. It was unbelievable.
I guess my question is, why did you not get them back at the same time?
Both of them?
Yeah.
That's a good question. But, I have talked to them about, because what they do when they ship them to me, they said if I write them up on the same order, I should get them back the same order. But what I'm seeing that they're not. I think they're getting them out and shipping them as they're graded and get done.
Oh.
And so what they're doing. So I don't think it was graded yet, but it's I checked it and before it shipped. And it came back MS-72. So
yeah, because I mean, you would think that it would save them money to ship it both at the same time.
Yeah, they don't care because I have to pay for the shipping back to me and the insurance.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah.
So they really don't care. They charge me, and they because I know what it's going to cost to get graded, but the other crap that they charge $16 for.
The label.
First strike and all that kind of crap, and stuff like that. Some people get off on that, but you know, whatever.
Well, did they also charge you extra for the label for the with like
$16.
for the
$16. Yeah.
yeah, see, that's why I went with NGC because NGC doesn't charge you extra for the label, for the Morgan and Peace Dollar label.
Well, I have sent some coins into NGC, and I am a member now of NGC because I'm going to try them out on. I sent them some Roman coins, and I'm waiting for them to get back. I have never done anything like that, but they will grade it, make sure it's real. So
Yeah.
they're you know, pretty good on that. But it's really cool that they're doing that. So I want to have both, but you know, PCGS is more expensive. I can see why that they're grading a lot more coins than what PCGS does because they charge so much more.
Yeah, well, they charge more. I think their turnaround time is longer, and they say that NGC is easier, you know, to get a 70. But I mean, from what I've seen on the secondary market, is sometimes the NGC, even though their population is a lot more, their coins go for more sometimes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it depends on the coin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have 2 coins that's going back to PCGS, and I have a 1952 Benjamin S Mint mark, and it's a full bell, and they didn't give me the designated full bell. And I called them up and I ripped them a new one on that. So look here, now I got to mail this back into you. So now that I'm getting my order back in to send to them, I'm going to send these coins back to them so they can change that because I disagree with the scale. They gave me a MS64, which it is probably pretty good, but the full bell designation, they didn't give me, and it's a full bell, you know, and that really, the 2 of my Benjis I sent in. So,
did you see how much that that Director Strike Peace Dollar is on Great Collections?
the last I looked at it yesterday was 3,800 or something like that.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It's at 3,700.
3,700. Okay, that's just incredible what that thing's going for. And I'm like, you know, I mean, it's really easy to receive one, but I don't think it's worth that much money, to tell you the truth.
No, I know it's not, but it's the only one graded through PCGS, and NGC's not doing it.
Right. So, you know, but to me, I would not buy that coin. I mean, if I got it, it'd be really cool because I would send it in for grading. But because the last Peace Dollar that I ordered, I got it, and I was really careful about punching a hole in it so I could see if that thing was in there. I didn't want to open the box, you know, just in case. Right.
So, I mean, and that's the problem is you got to somewhat open the box or, like you said, do that thing with that camera. Stick it in there.
Exactly. So I made sure that was done that way. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any problems. So, yeah, that is for sure. So
then they're doing 20 of them at the A&A with the proof Peace Dollars, 20.
Oh, that she signed and stroke?
Well, yeah. So at the A&A show in Pittsburgh, they're gonna hand out, because I did a video on it last week. It's an article that was on, I believe it was Coin News, and they're going to hand out tickets at the A&A, and it's going to be like a raffle system where you can get one of the 20 Director Strike Peace Dollars.
Wow. Okay.
And NGC is going to be there. I don't know if PCGS is going to be there, and if they'll be able to get it encapsulated right there on the spot. I don't know.
That would be interesting, you know. That would be interesting to see that. So, yeah, because I didn't know she was going to do that for the proof. So you're saying 20 each of this a piece and the Morgan?
No, I think it's only the piece. The article's on it's on Coin News website.
Oh, okay. Hey, John L., how you doing? Thank you for coming in. John L. is a longtime good friend. Yeah, that is for sure. And you know, because to me, hey, Steve, I bet it is, Steve.
Rocky and or any of you, have you had much experience with colloidal silver?
I have
like
not.
taking it for
0.
I make it, Stefan. I've got a.
So I'm going to try it. I
colloidal silver. I make my own. By a generator will cost you about $150, and that's about the price of 2 bottles. I'm sure you paid at least $50 for it. I'm assuming.
Oh, close to something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
And
is it 30 ppm or 20?
30.
30, good.
30 parts per million.
You want to use. Are you sick?
Not yet, but I'm planning on it.
Okay, yeah, keep it for when you need it, brother. You see,
I see.
people, you don't use colloidal silver as a preventative of anything. You got to treat it like penicillin.
Oh.
Okay. Watch the hype on colloidal silver, please, because it's designed to kill bacteria, and it's the most effective on Earth. I'll give it that. But why would we don't want to kill our bacteria when we got good bacteria? That's what keeps us alive.
Right.
We owe our bacteria favors.
I had big troubles from antibiotics recently from a bad tooth, and antibiotics really messed me up.
Okay.
And it's bacteria.
You're breaking up.
Let me suggest this to you, Lassie. If you take your silver or oil of oregano, or even a mixture of the two, and use it as an oral wash, so get it around the sore areas and work those sore areas with your tongue, and then spit it out. That's highly effective to cleaning the mouth out. And antibiotics, you take them when you have to. Like say I get an infection and it's a bacterial infection in my guts, or something that's gone on, persisted for 3 days, and my immune's kicked up. Then I'll go to the colloidal silver and I'll use it. I'll use 10 mils every 4 hours, three times a day. 10 mils 3 times a day, and then do that for 7 to 14 days. And you run it like the same as a regimen of antibiotics. I got to be careful. I've gotten in a lot of shit for this one. But you have to treat it like an antibiotic, because it is. And then you have to build your flora back up, because it's a broad spectrum killer. It goes in there and it can kill a lot of things, including some of the good ones. So I see people on forums and they make my skin curl. I'm using colloidal silver. They're not sure why, but they're using it. And it scares the hell out of me, because you might as well take amoxicillin and start eating them every day just because you think you're going to be better. You're not. You're hurting yourself. Yeah. So treat it like medicine, brother. Put it in your safety chest.
I think a lot of people on social media say and do things they don't know why they're doing it.
Yeah, well, they hear it from other people, and it sounds logical, but they don't go deep enough, and then don't understand the science of it. You have to understand the science of these things. You got to find out where in the body does it work. When do I use it? Why do I use it? And then don't ever be what I always tell everyone. The kitchen sink, I can't repeat that enough. You don't fill the kitchen sink to clean a teacup. Use what you need when you need it, and they can be highly effective. I make silver, and I can make a You know, I could make gallons of the stuff if I wanted, just from deionized water. You have to have pure water, basically rainwater or distilled water, deionized. And then you run your silver generator. It's got perfect same size silver tubes that run down into the silver, and then you encapsulate the lid so no bacteria can get into it. And you run sterile conditions, and then you keep measuring it with a TDS meter, total dissolved solids meter, until you get your desired ppm. And then you store it in a cool, dark place in a jar. And that it's like having antibiotics indefinitely. And it's a very effective, broad spectrum. On the skin, in the mouth, on a wound, in the guts, you get a really bad bacterial infection where you're going to go to the doctor. He's going to give you an antibiotic. You can make the decision at home to self-diagnose or have a medical friend to call. And if you know the symptoms of a bacterial infection, well, you can treat yourself or get some advice. Naturopaths aren't going to give you antibiotics, boys. Yeah. If you go to naturopaths, that's not one they're going to hand out, but they will hand out silver. And there's different herbs and stuff that are highly antibiotical. Some kill virus. Silver is kind of special. It kills both. It's an antiviral, antifungal, antimicrobial. It's powerful. They used it in ancient Egypt.
Do you think it's better than like antibiotics of like amoxicillin or penicillin? Do you think it's as good as that or better?
If you could get the dosage right, yes. But people, it's a balancing act because you have to take more silver. If you're really sick, it's not like antibiotics are measured. A standard dose of antibiotics, amoxicillin, would be 500 milligrams for a male of 200 pounds. And they'd keep them on you for a minimum of 7 days. 7 to 14 days. Now you have to balance out how much is 30 ppm of silver and then do your dosage regular. And then the answer to your question, yeah, it is more effective. It's more thorough. And it doesn't create an immunity problem. Antibiotics, the bugs get used to it. There's no bug on this planet that can get used to silver. Silver bullet's true, guys. There's no bug on this earth. I don't care what flu they bring out. This is where I got to really be careful. They don't. It won't. You can't kill a silver bullet. The Wolfman, when you were a kid and you watch a Wolfman, that's true, brother. It was true. That was a documentary.
Did you get silver?
Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, I ordered some, and I also got some in a gel form to put on cuts and burns, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna give it a try.
Good stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. Rinse your mouth, like where you've had trouble with your teeth. Here's another way you can do it, Lassie, that's really effective. Take some coconut oil, even the stuff out of the jar. Take a tablespoon of that. Put it in your mouth until it liquefies. Put in a scooper full of your colloidal silver with that coconut. And then do what's called oil pulling. Squeeze the oil and the silver through your teeth. And then like push with the back of your tongue so it squeezes through your teeth. And then take your lips and push it back in and keep repeating that till your damn jaws hurt. And then go spit it out. And that's an ancient healing technique called oil pulling. I had a cavity that started to form in one of my lowers about a month ago. I don't have it anymore. 6 nights of oil pulling, goodbye cavity. And I learned something from it. I was only brushing my teeth with, and I don't use toothpaste. I I use bentonite clay and a natural tooth cleaner. And I don't brush my teeth every 10 minutes like some people, because some of the bacteria in our mouth are highly necessary. I try to do my teeth, I'll do them thoroughly once every 2 days. I tried to take it to 3, but I went back to eating carbs, and I actually got a cavity. As soon as I went back to eating a few carbs, I got a cavity. But then I got rid of it within a week, oil pulling, and learned my lesson again. You know, you have to learn them 7 or 8 times when you're old. But that'll help you, Lassie. Oil pulling. Just simple as that. A spoon of that oil, silver, do the oil pulling, do it every day, be religious about it, spit it out, and your teeth will improve immensely. I promise you. They'll whiten up. Your cavities will say goodbye.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I
How's your detail?
I have a good in my medical bag. I have a good storage of amoxicillin. So if I need something like that, I can. You know, you just
remember on that one. It's all about the dosage, okay, brother? So the stuff that you bought, it might be 20 milligram.
500 milligram.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Speaking of dosage, have you guys heard of this Prime hydration drink?
I have not.
No. It's super popular with like the younger, you know, like kids and that. But it came out. It's that YouTube vlogger. What's his name? One of the Paul
yeah,
brothers.
I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Logan Paul. Yeah, this drink has 700 milligrams of potassium.
That's too much.
Yeah,
you don't need that much.
Yeah, and it's the target for or the people drinking those is like 7, 8, 9-year-old kids, and they're drinking these drinks that have 700 milligrams of potassium. And then if they eat a banana, I mean, it's like they're getting too much potassium.
Yeah, they're overloading. They're overloading on minerals. Like those are vital minerals. But those sports drinks, if I had my way, I'd fly them all to the effing moon. They're not food. You can change your own chemistry with very simple things like pink salt. Don't take those. Some of them Wolverine, they got like 500-600 mils of caffeine, and like you said, 7 potassium. They throw the whole kitchen sink to wash that cup, and that's how people get sick. And if somebody gets sick, I hope Logan gets his comeuppance. I'm surprised that the FDA. I don't trust the FDA anymore anyway. So if you're looking for them to take care of us, think twice, my friends.
I don't even know if it's FDA regulated.
It should be.
If it's considered a supplement, I don't know. Let me see. I have a bottle in here. Let me read it. But it's supposed to be a hydration drink, and it has 10 milligrams of sodium.
That's fine. Those are natural things. Just take less, or if you've got a kid that's using it, just tell them, don't think this is going to turn you into Superwoman or Superboy. And then minimize the dose. If you're outside sweating and it's hot, it's good to bring minerals in. But I would sooner go and grab a tomato out of the garden and hit it with some pink salt and get all my minerals right there and then chug 500 mils of well water, and then I'm back working. And that's the way to do it, because your body goes, I know what this is. Logan Paul drink, your body's like, I have no idea what this is. I'll store it to fat. I'm going to store this to fat. Because it can't use it. Our body's a lot smarter than our brain. We can make our brain really smart.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Our body knows what we need.
Yeah. And if you've got a good brain, you learn to use it and listen to your body. Do your research, and go by the way you feel.
Right.
And when you're sick, you know you're damn sick. And then what are you going to do? Like I reach for the silver, or I reach for oregano is one of my go-tos. Wild oregano is an amazing antiviral, antibacterial. Silver. And I'll do penicillin if I have to. But I know it's a broad spectrum and it kills all my bacteria, and then I got to build my bacteria up. I work hard eating my natto beans and my different cheese and sauerkraut every day to keep my bacteria high, because that keeps you going in your old age.
Dale, I drink kombucha just about every day.
Mm-hmm. I hate that stuff, but it's really good. That's really smart, buddy.
Yeah,
it is. Kombucha's fine. Kombucha tea. It's fermented, and go ahead if you like it. Have it. Have at her. You could drink 3 of those a day and it'd do nothing but good for you. Just make sure it's not the store kind with a whole bunch of sugar and other shit in it. If it's got sugar in it, it's not an active kombucha.
I think fermented sauerkraut is good too, but it's high in sodium though.
Yeah, but if you use pink salt when you make it, it's damn good for you. Don't worry about the sodium. And cabbage is one of the best for building bacteria in your guts. Pickled herring is good. Any kind of pickles, but just don't buy the ones with a whole bunch of sugar in it. Like, buy the dill, and or make them is even better. If you make your own dill pickles and you don't put any preservatives in them, they're good. You got to eat bacteria every day. Something that's got some bacteria.
How about yogurt?
It's good if you make it, but if you think that going and buying Donan or whatever they are, they're pasteurized. It's a scam, bro. I bet there isn't 1% bacteria in there, and then your stomach acid's going to destroy that. If you took something that was 100% the best yogurt, 3 or 4% would get through, and that's enough. Would get through your stomach acid. If I need probiotic, I'll suggest Dr. Gundry. He makes a double encapsulated probiotic, and I don't think there's a better brand. Dr. Gundry brand probiotic. I've got one here, and I use my probiotic food, and I use my Gundry MD. You'll know it's the only. He's got 2 types of probiotic, and they're both amazing. Yeah. You do that, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it the next day. You'll start pooping better. A lot of things improve. You sleep better. You dream, and your bacteria is that important.
Well, I'm certainly full of it. Yes, I take.
I'm gonna try not to laugh too hard on that one, Lassie.
I take probiotics. Yeah, because I've had stomach troubles from the antibiotics, and so I've been taking a lot of probiotics, and it's really helping.
Good, buddy.
Rocky.
Good, buddy.
Put yourself on the big screen and show Nick that coin.
All right, hang on here just a second.
Go back a little.
Can you see that there, Nick?
Peace dollar.
Very nice. Is that the one you're giving away tonight, Rocky? Nick would like that.
Did you like that, Nick? My mortgage coming here in a couple of days.
Yeah. Not that well off, eh, bro? Yeah. Tonight I'm going to give away 30 rare Roman shekels.
Oh Lord! Oh, thank you, Beto. Thank you. Like I didn't get to even start on I was going to talk about tonight. So
how's your play?
I'll keep it. I was going to talk about the banking system and what I had.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. So when we get through here, I will freaking 79 is giving away free insults. Anybody want a free insult?
Sure, let her rip, Terry.
Let her rip, 39. Go for it,
Talk
girl.
dirty. Talk good and dirty.
Yeah, talk dirty.
And if Terry needed any motivation, tell me to shut up.
Oh Lord. Well,
Hey, Lassie, those little Debbie cakes, don't even feed them to your ducks, okay? Please.
Oh, well, I thought it was good for me.
Oh, those are food from hell, bro.
That's epic there, Lassie.
Yeah. Those things would last 2,000 years. Give them to the ducks.
What I'm going to talk about, Nick, is the banking system. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about. And so we got going on a different subject there. So I want to at least touch on this here. And let me ask everybody in the chat here. I'm kind of curious, and I'd love to see your comments come up on this. And so, how many countries tax their citizens so they can send money to the USA? How many countries do that? Does anybody got a comment?
Must be 0.
That's exactly what I thought. Only the U.S. does that. So how many countries tax it? There you go, Eagle. See now, it is a stupid question, 79. It is, but I thought I would ask it because I'm kind of curious why we have to pay for everybody's whatever, And so we get taxed and taxed and taxed. So I think I'm gonna go into start growing stuff and start moving it along, So I thought I would ask that, just kind of curious.
The U.S. dollar has been it's been the hegemony king for a long time, and it's going to hurt this world if we switch over. But with the BRICS, what they're doing, it's escalating more and more, and the U.S. has dominated. But what I believe that the world is sick of watching the corrupt administration in the U.S. That's the biggest clown show on the planet. It makes my gut sick watching Biden and Harris and these people putting on this game.
Yep.
And let's take Trump to court again. The whole thing is a theater, and the entire world is ashamed of what they see, because the world has respect for the U.S. U.S. culture is important in this world. And now they're making a mockery of you good people. And it's got to come to an end. And people will get behind the BRICS. And they are getting behind it. And in the U.S., if you lose $1, it'll be some hard times. For stackers, not so much. But other people...
If you think about what's going on right now, the Japanese country, Japan, they had an emergency upgrade on how much they were paying for their securities or bonds and stuff like that. When we have time, we'll talk about someone in the experience. I'd love to, Nick. I would love to.
The hottest T-shirt next year is going to be when Trump gets his mugshot in Georgia, and so it's going to have his mugshot on the T-shirt, and it's going to say, "If you can't beat them, prosecute them." That's going to be the hottest T-shirt
you know
next
what?
year.
Yeah.
You take my shirt. Let me give you a good shot of my. This is my Trump shirt here. You know, so he's kind of laughing all the way to the bank. You know, so with what they're doing. So, but anyway. You don't care. Gold Chick says she didn't care for president. So, but if you really think about what Japan did last Friday, a week ago, last Friday, they had an emergency rate. And they came out and just raised their, I think it was Monday, to tell you the truth. They did it Friday and then Monday, and they raised their yield on their bonds. And so Japan is starting to sell U.S. bonds, and nobody really wants them. I'm wondering who's going to buy them, because the bonds are paying less than what they're offering the bonds now for. So that is really,
they're demonetized. They've lost their value.
Exactly.
And they see this monkey show going on.
Yeah.
And they're scared. It's all fun and games. We can all sit and laugh, but if you've got $1 billion in bonds tied up in a country that's turning into a kabuki theater right in front of your eyes,
yeah,
that's not funny.
No,
I'm sure the prime minister there is like, fuck these guys. I'm getting out of this monkey show.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad. So what I am seeing, what I think what's going to happen, they're going to sell a partial of their U.S. bonds on the market and take the funds and buy gold for it to prop up their economy.
They are already. They have been for 2 years.
Yeah. So I think that's what they're going to.
Biden wasn't in a week, and I listened to certain financial gurus, and Biden wasn't in a week, and that began.
Yes.
Because they believed that 2020 was a facade.
Yep, exactly. And so
75% of the population on this planet believes it's a facade. The other 25%, okay, it's the law of average. I got nothing against you, but you're going to find out one day what exactly went on. And it's Newcomb's law. What went on, what we think went on, it went on.
Right. Well, I was going to say,
Occam's razor.
I was going to talk about cryptocurrency, because they're really going to be pushing that crypto. And I really think what we're going to find is they're not going to give us any chance whether we want crypto or not. And your money will be turned into crypto. And I don't know how many people know what STR is here in the United States.
I do.
STRs is a currency code for cryptocurrency. So they started this in 1944 in 44 countries. Yeah, there you go, Nick. There's 44 countries that have joined on with this STR. Well, they started the Bretton Woods after that, and the Bretton Woods was pushed out in 1971 when we went to, I believe it was 71 or 71. We went off the gold standard in 71. So I think it was 73 when the Bretton Woods went gone.
Yeah,
so
they worked right together. They worked right together. Nixon, we're going off temporary.
Yeah, exactly.
And they formed the Bretton Woods. That's when the Rothschild bankers took over, buddy.
Yep.
Go ahead.
If you remember, that's when gold went up to $800 an ounce back then.
Yep.
It went crazy. And so then it went back down to like 200 or something like that. And gold kept going, fluctuating, and silver. So what I'm thinking is what's going to happen is $1 US is worth 11.31 STR, and that's a crypto. So what they're going to try and do is they're going to try and starve us out in the crypto. And so you'll be welcome the crypto market. I am not going to welcome it at all. So I'm really kind of like not wanting that other countries watch our news for. Yeah, they do, Gold Chick. That is for sure. Yeah, that's so STRs is, and they started this in 1944, and they're just now getting around to implement it. And so what they're going to try and push this on us. I think it's going to take a while for for this gold backed currency to get going. Now, Sal did a stream today. I was kind of surprised that he did that, but he was talking about they're not going to announce going to a gold backed currency. Well, I don't, there's not any way to predict that. They could go to it, but I do know that Saudi Arabia is already said that they're going to be trading oil in other currencies besides dollars. So that is a very tip of the whole iceberg as far as getting away from the dollar. And they're gonna try and kill the dollar.
In the renminbi or the yuan, it's actually known as the renminbi.
Yeah, and I think everybody's going to start loading up. Now, what I think it'll happen with all these dollars that all these other countries are holding, they're not going to be wanting to hold dollars anymore, and they're going to start trading and buying gold or silver. And I think what you're going to see is the price of gold and silver start skyrocketing because of everybody getting rid of the dollars, and they're going to be coming back here, and it's going to create a immense inflation here. And people don't realize, but we are about 30% inflation right now, if you get right down to it. Yeah. Maybe even more than that.
Yeah, it's 30.
Yeah, and it's really bad. So
it is.
So I paid nearly $14 for a burger and fries at Burger King.
Isn't that something?
$14. That's amazing.
3 years ago, you could have just about fed 2 people for that.
Yep, that's true.
Well, there you go. What is that? That's a 100% increase. So it's a 50% inflation.
Exactly.
I'm outstanding in my field.
What's growing, Lassie?
Your geese are getting mad.
What's that? Yeah. Wheat?
This is just some kind of cover crop. They're letting this field sit this year. They're not
winter wheat. Winter wheat. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Like weed there, Lassie Farm.
Yeah, that's a winter wheat.
Because part of this field is mine. I like to say I'm outstanding in my field.
Yeah. You're a well-rounded man in your field.
Yeah.
Craig says that $14 for a burger in Hawaii is about the going price.
They can keep it. Holy shit.
I will there, Nix. I'll send you the link. Yes. I'll do that.
I didn't ask for shares in the cow. I want a burger. My God.
Because if things get too bad, I'll have to eat these guys.
Yeah, you got lots of ducks. Get them ducks rounded up. That only hurts for a second.
They're too friendly. I can't see you doing that to your ducks.
No, he'd have to be starving.
He would have to be starving for that.
Yeah, but I think if you haven't eaten food in about 2 weeks, your attitude and your lovingness, it changes.
There's a star of the show, Nutmeg. Come on, Nutmeg.
Oh, they're tasty.
Yeah.
That is funny. I would, and what I want to do, Nick, is I've been doing some research on different body armor, and I want to do a show on body armor. I think that's going to be a good show. And so I have some body armor already, and so we can do some comparison. Do you have body armor, Nix?
I do.
You have body armor, Dave? Or was that Lassie?
That was me.
Oh, you have body armor? There you go. Eagle Steve wants to know if I'm giving away burgers instead of gold. No, we're gonna give away gold and silver. We got to do that. How many's in the stream here? Let's see how many we got in here. Wow, we got 23 tonight. Awesome. What we're gonna do, let me get ready here, and I'm gonna start this thing. Let's see here, JM. Let me get a number, and you can start it. How's that? Are you here, JM?
I can't see the chat when I'm on my handheld.
Okay. 79 says there's 23 fools. Yeah, I guess so.
She'd know.
I don't see JM. He's not stepping up here. So, all right, 79. Why don't you put out one to start? And we're going to do this. I'm going to pick a number 1 through 30, and we're going to go. All right. Why don't you start it there, 79? Can you start it for us and say go, go, go? Women on the screen. I don't doubt, Sergeant Gold, I'm all for that. Go ahead. On your mark. There you go. They're starting. There's John L. Let's see here. That looks like pretty close to being a nobody got it. Do we want to go another round? Because nobody got it yet. So it is 1 through 30. So let's hey Wendy, there you go. Let's start all over. 1 through 30. And let's start now. Let's go 1 through 30. Somebody, let's go again. Let's try it and see if we can't get it. If we can't get it, I'll go to the closest one this time.
Number 12 for me.
Okay. What about you, Lassie? You want one?
Pick a number, Stefan.
What about you, Wolvie?
Oh, my mic was off. How about 1?
Nickel stacking guess 1. Pick another one.
30.
Okay. I don't see any 30s up there yet. If we don't get it, we're going to go to the closest one. So all right, I think just one guess there, Craig. One guess. So did somebody already do 18? 20. Oh, you got 3. You can't do that 3. You got to have 1. Just one number. Come on there, Nichols, Craig. All right, let's go stop because nobody got it yet. I can't believe nobody got 1 through 30. Nobody picked it. Stop. Come on, 79. Hit that stop. You're slacking. I'm going to go back through and we'll check it again. Make sure. Okay, 1 through 30. I'm going to pick the closest one to it. There's one pretty close.
Hey, Rocky, can you drop that link in the chat?
Yep. Link to my YouTube.
Yeah, I think Nick wanted to come up.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
I think.
She's welcome to. There we go. Come on. All right. Nobody picked it out. The closest one I can see is Lucky Star is the close one. She had 25. So
congratulations, Lucky
Star. Look, she had 25, and that was the closest one. So there we go. Lucky Star. Are you coming up, Nick? You're more than welcome to come up. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Lassie Farm fell out, huh? I see you up here. You're still up here.
So you mentioned this stuff,
Yep, I did.
and I got the ceramic plates that go in it. It's heavy. It's like wearing two manhole covers.
Wow.
And-
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That'll
cool.
do.
That is cool. Now I have body armor, and I wear it to work, and it's like in a t-shirt form. I can wear it. Hey, look at there. There's Nick. She did come up. Well, hello there, Miss Nick. How you doing? Good to see you.
Hi.
So I
Rocky.
think what we ought to have is a special guest like you or Lassie or whoever wants to come up next week and talk about body armor. What do you think about
Sure.
that?
Yes, I don't know anything about body armor, but I would be glad to talk about it.
I have body armor. Do you have body armor?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got booted out for a
But-
second. My internet connection dropped. How you doing there, Nick?
Oh,
Hi,
Nick.
Silver Wolverine. Hi there. Well, we did that on purpurpose. You just didn't drop. We booted you out. We did that on purpose. And then shucks, he came back.
Did Terry pay you to do that?
I never tell. I'm not gonna rat her out. I mean,
Did you see that peace dollar I got? Did you?
yeah.
Wasn't it,
Was that the
wasn't it
2023?
nice?
Is that the 2023?
Yes, ma'am. It sure was.
Did you send that in?
I did. I even paid extra to get it back.
I
Wow.
figured. Yeah, well, I sent mine back to the mint.
Oh Lord, Lordy!
And the
Oh
son of
wow!
a guns, I still have not been refunded my money yet. So I might be calling them again Monday.
You know, I hate to tell you this, but in 2021, the government decided to, you remember we were buying them on pre and they took it out of my account. You remember they would take it out early? And
Yes.
so I found they took out extra on one of them. And so I called them on it and I had the bank not give it to them. Well, what did they do? They finally come back at me and said that I cheated them.
Are you serious? The mint?
I'm serious.
Oh,
That was in,
thank you, Nickel. Stacking.
that was
message.
a major deal right there to get my money back.
Well, that's the government for you.
Yes, it is. It really is. And so I just kind of like, okay, that is not right. But what they did is they locked my account up. And for the quarters, for the Sally Ride quarters that I was supposed to get,
Oh,
they wouldn't send
no.
them to me.
That's crazy.
Oh, it was
I mean, there
the,
should be honest. Really, there should be some recourse that we should be able to, take against the mint. I mean,
oh,
because
I
they're
sent
not.
them a nasty thank you for coming in, John L. and for coming in, and you and Donna, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. And come back
Well,
next Sunday.
Also, Rocky, back in 2020, I had to return, what was it? It was the Mayflower, one of the Mayflower coins. And in 2020, they
Anyway.
implemented a system where the packages, when you sent something back to the mint, they had to sit on their loading dock for like 14 days so that all your cooties would evaporate from the packages.
But who buys the Mayflower coin to begin with? Only SW, everyone. Just kidding.
I think if you used a major held credit card, your Visa or MasterCard, they have fraud insurance. That's one way. I've had to send or did dealings with people overseas, and when things went wrong, I would just turn to them and get them to resolve it, and then they would give me my money back and then go chase them.
Well, I would normally stop payment or say fraudulent charges, but we're talking about the U.S. Mint. I mean, I would think that we would not have to, file that with our bank.
That's
Don't
exactly what
don't
I had
assume
to do.
that. Don't assume that, because the U.S. Mint is out of control.
It
They're
is out
not.
of control. I will be
They're-
speaking to my U.S. Senator about this.
Yes, they're disgusting. They're not at all following the Constitution. They're not minting the amount of coins that they're supposed to. They're gouging.
Well,
Look
that's
at the
really because
leadership.
They really don't have much overhead.
No, they're out of
There's no-
control. I don't
Yeah,
want to
there's
budge
really no leadership.
nothing.
I mean, we want to say that the U.S. Mint does have some leadership, or that there's a lot of people over them, but really there's not.
Ventress Gibson, if that's leadership, let me die now, Lord. Take me.
But when you think of the U.S. Mint, wouldn't you think that there are some rules and regulations that they're meant to follow? And if they don't follow those, that they would be in trouble as well, or at least lose their jobs. But
The DOJ is not prosecuting. They are doing illegal actions, and they have been for the last 7 years. And they've gone through 3 different types of leadership, and each one of them was one of the people that was running the Mint. Her background was in environmental. Please tell me what the environment has to do with minting precious metal.
Well, maybe they're trying to lower their carbon footprint at the Mint. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Well, the U.S. Mint director now, her background is in human resources.
well, I know,
Yeah.
but clearly they really don't need a background in coins as to be, the director of the U.S. Mint.
You think you should, though.
Oh, absolutely. I think
We
that
don't need no diversity hires in the Mint. That's where that comes in.
No, I think experience. I don't care if it's a monkey, as long as they have experience. But
As long as they're qualified to do
as
the
long as
job
they're qualified and have experience, yes.
and they follow the rules. There's rules. And that's the biggie. There's a
But-
constitution.
There are, but there are other rules too. And I know SW and I have tried to find something on what was that act SW that we were looking at, and it's changed over the course of the years, and it was very difficult to find anyways.
Are you talking about the buy-in or the American Silver Eagles you're talking about?
Where we as citizens should be able to purchase directly from the Mint.
Well, what it says on the legislation is that the United States Mint needs to sell to the public, but they sell to authorized purchasers.
But
What the demand? They're supposed to meet the demand by law
Yeah, and sell to the public.
to a fluctuating demand. Yeah.
But the act since we had read that the first initial act, and I believe that fell under another act. I mean, it's like all these acts fall under all these other different acts, but it has changed since then to where it says that clearly it defined authorized sellers.
Yeah, so but the problem is that they don't update that on their website, because the bill on the website doesn't say that.
Oh, okay. But I know that when I put it into a certain computer system, the act had been updated, and obviously, right. So,
Yeah.
but the Mint obviously isn't doing. They should be updating. Have the most current information available to us.
Yeah, and also the pricing that the authorized purchasers pay for the American Silver Eagles is $2.90, but the website says $2.35. So they're not updating everything; they're just keeping old information out there.
And they are keeping old information.
That's
I believe
right.
it's over $2 and some odd, whatever that last number you gave us. I think it's like over $3, right?
It's $2.90, but it says $2.35.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolverine. If nothing else, the U.S. Mint sure made the Canadian Mint look like superstars. The milk spots are now the heroes. We're actually outproducing.
Yes.
And our coins are becoming more popular worldwide. I was reading that Germany, Switzerland, Finland, our coins are getting shipped out like crazy because they see what's going on in the U.S. And the Silver Eagles used to be the premier. I love Eagles, but I refuse to buy them with this shenanigans going on.
I've only bought them. I'll buy them at least one a year to keep, to keep the set going, at least to have the one. But
Yeah.
this year I've bought more than I have bought in a very long time. And that was just because of the price.
Okay, if you got a good price, like I'm not taking anything from their value. They're valued worldwide. But I think it'll end up like the dollar that Rocky and I talked about earlier. At some point, when you screw things up, it also it goes against your rapport, and they won't be as popular in the future.
No,
I don't believe.
I don't think so either. And I think what another problem that we're going to have and foresee is that counterfeited. They're the most counterfeited coins. They don't have any security features on them. So I think that's going to also make them.
I agree with you, Nick. That is for sure.
Terry said milk spots are actually dried spit.
Are you sure?
Well, tell Terry to quit licking my damn maples. Keep her tongue off it.
Are you sure it's 79 or 79? Are you sure it's spit and I don't need to get a black light?
Better girl.
I'm sorry, Rocky Superstar.
No, that's good.
Hijack your stream.
I was. No, it's all right. No, it's all right. I just want to make sure that Lucky Star sees what I'm going to send. This is a gold bar and it's a silver bar that I'm going to be sending out. So,
Lucky.
See there, you could have won a gold bar there, Nick.
Oh, I tried. I did try.
Okay, but I just want to make sure that knew that. But
I wish I could chat with everyone, but I'm not up on the YouTube side, so but I am reading the chat.
So you're going to be
You're
back.
doing good.
So
You're doing great.
I'll make a little short video that we're going to be talking about protection for next Sunday, and you're going to come back and listen to us talk about protection.
What kind of protection? Because protection for what we were just speaking about with the black light. I probably won't do that. If we're talking about armor protection, yes, I would love to join that one.
Yes.
I love this girl. Oh my God.
Nick, you are awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I guess they're kicking me out.
Oh Lord, I need to have another drink here.
Oh, that's my excuse too. I'm going to pretend I'm drinking.
Oh,
But I'm
Lord.
not. But really, it came up to, I wanted to kind of get him to settle down, Silver Wolverine to settle down with all these, 2021s and 2023s, because they are crap. I'm sorry. But mine looked like it had a black hole in it, like two of them. And they weren't small. I don't know what that was. Have you figured what that dot was, Wolverine?
No, but mine had one too.
Must have been something in the stamp, maybe some dirt in the stamp, Wolverine.
Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, but they're in different spots though. Mine was on the device, and I think hers was on the field. I think, right? Is that where yours was?
Yes, that's where mine was. Yes.
Could have been steel debris or something floating in their stamp room.
Well, I did take it out of the capsule and put it under the scope because I couldn't see it with the naked eye. I put it under the loop and then I saw it and then I said, okay, I need to put it on the scope now.
Yeah.
So that's when I saw how big they really were and deep.
But
did it look squished or indented? Was it indented?
Indented. Yep.
Huh? Yeah, I'd call that one some type of a very hard debris that got on in between the coin.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense how that could happen. But it seemed like I've seen a lot of those. So I did send mine back to the mint. And then my peace dollar inside the capsule had so much fuzz that it almost looked black. The coin.
Yeah, that's common. Well, that's common because of the black felt type stuff that's inside those boxes, which is
well, I understand that what it's from, but I don't necessarily think that it should be that much in a capsule to where the coin looks black.
No, it shouldn't.
A couple little fuzz balls here and there, I get it. Maybe. And maybe I'd be okay with that. No, I mean, my coin shouldn't look black on both sides.
No, that's just inequality to QA.
Yeah.
It's like they don't care. Well, they're proving that with the way they're running the business.
Well, what I want to know is, I mean, with all these coins coming back, are they going to take this to heart and say, okay, the quality, our quality of our coins really suck. Let's do something about this. Or are they just
doubt it.
like, you know?
I don't
doubt
think
it.
they will, Nick, because
No.
you know, you're talking about all the black fuzz. That black fuzz comes out of those cheap ass holders.
Yes. And
Yeah.
my coins did not come in. I mean, they were rattlers. They were all over the box. They were not into the. They were not
That's
in
not
tight
right.
at all. And but and
They're
I mean, my
supposed to be in bubble.
the capsule was too big for the Morgan, anyways.
Yeah, because all of my coins when I got them, they were out of the box. They were rattling in the box.
Mine too. And I was surprised because I really hadn't seen many videos on them coming out of the box. But
Right.
I did, but I did see the videos of how the poor quality and the milk spots. I didn't have any milk spots, though.
Hmm.
Can you imagine that?
My coins that I got were all really nice.
Really? Oh, good for you. So how many did you
Yeah,
get?
because his came back. Hey, Rocky, how many did you buy? Because so you have 270s, but how many did you buy in total?
I bought 3 to start off with on my subscription, and I bought 4 more. I bought 4 more each of the Morgans and the piece. And
But you only sent 2 out, right?
Right. I took the very best ones and sent them out.
Well, good for you to know which ones are the 70s, because that's hard to tell between a 69 and a 70, in my opinion, on some of these.
It was luck, because I'm not a grader. I looked at the centering of it, how everything looked really good on it. So, so
maybe it's easier more with modern coins, but it's the older coins, it's really difficult.
Well, I will say one thing, Nick. You remember the coin that I had sent off about 6 months ago?
Yes, the Benji.
52S Benji.
Mm-hmm.
They sent it back non-full bell, and I called them up. I was so pissed off at them that I'm sending it back to them. I said, "You got to regrade this. This is bull."
Would you consider sending it to NGC? Because you're with PCGS, right? Would you consider sending it to NGC just to see what they would grade it as?
Well, I'm going to send it back to them. I sent them pictures and everything, and I'm going to send it back and see if they change the designation. If they don't, then I'm going to send it to NGC, because I know damn good and well it's a full bell. It's right. They just screwed up. They did a 55. I have a 55 Bugs Bunny a full bell that they did not designate a full bell or even give me the designation for the Bugs Bunny.
The question I have is, what's the odds of them admitting that they screwed up, or just send it back to you saying that they got it right?
I don't think PCGS will.
I don't think they will, because I've already had issues with them, and I've talked to the president a couple of times and told them what a crappy job they're doing. Mm-hmm. And I says, I tell you what, if you continue on, that I'm going to make sure that your company has brought up what lousy job and how long you're taking. And so it kind of
Miller Town.
Yep. And I tell you what I did and what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you this coin here. Can you see this coin here? Yeah. I bought this off of eBay, and it's Annex, and it's a W quarter, and it's a W. So I'm taking pictures of this, and I'm going to send this to NGC and get a grade to see if it crosses over, but I'm breaking it out of here. I'm not sending them the holder.
Yes, so I would never do that.
I have 2 of these and 2 different coins that I'm going to send into them to 2 different places and see what kind of grades I get, because this coin's going to go to PCGS and it's going to go to NGC.
Now, I respect NX. I really think that they're spot on with their grades. And but I also think that they NGC is as well. I'm just really I was with PCGS, and because of the turnaround time, I like the holders with NGC better anyway. But the turnaround time for PCGS is a long time.
Yeah.
Especially when you're excited about sending in a coin and you want to get it back, and you're
Right.
waiting 6 months.
Yeah. So Rocky, did you have to pay for what they call a walkthrough?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
you got to
that's
pay through
exactly what I
walk-
did. And it's $16 to get the first strike.
and $16 to get the label.
Yeah, to get
Yeah,
that
Lee
label.
Morgan and
It ain't
Peace
worth
label.
it. But
Yeah,
I
see.
wanted to do it just because it was that coin. It's $16 for that label and plus a walkthrough. I think it was $25 or something like that. So it was not cheap to get that thing graded.
No, I don't think, no. And how much is your membership fees with PCGS too? Your membership
My
fee?
year, I started off with the 8 free every year, and I decided I'm going to get away from that. So I've been doing these small, what is it, $69 for a membership now?
Oh,
and that's what I go with. And then I just send coins into them, and I pay for the grading.
Oh, okay, because I remember paying over $100 with them at one year.
Yeah, it's really expensive for their membership.
I do know that whatever tier I had, I didn't get the T-shirt because I wasn't going to wear something that said PCGS on it.
I didn't either, so I didn't wear it either.
I feel like they should pay me to wear their merch.
See, that's and for what you get for when you call them, it's what it took me the last time I called them. It took me 2 days or 3 days to talk to them.
Is that right? I'm 45
because I
years old.
called and left a message for them to call me back, and they called me back. And of course, I'm working; I can't get to the phone, so I had to call them back and make another time. I think it took 2 days to just talk to them.
So it was a couple of years ago that I was with PCGS, and I could get them on the phone just like that. So I would imagine they've had a lot of customer complaints.
Oh, I bet.
And so I bet their customers, service lines are extremely busy.
Right. So
what does that tell you, Nick?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What does that tell you? What does that tell you? That they're busy.
Exactly. That
They're doing lots of screw ups.
Yep. Yes. I guess the person, if I call a customer service line and I get an answer right off, that's the one we should go with, right?
That's a good time. You even get a human, like calling people.
True. That's very true.
Didn't you say last time you sent something to PCGS, it took you 8 months to get it back?
Pretty much. That Benji that me and Nick are talking about.
Yeah, it took you a very long time because I remember you mentioned it. You sent me a picture of it, and I kept asking, well, what did you get for a grade? What'd you get for? And you're like, I still don't have it back.
It came back an MS-64, which I don't feel is bad grade.
It's not a bad grade, but I felt like it was higher. I felt like it could at least have gotten a 65.
It came out because it came out of an original mint set.
It was beautiful. I mean,
it had the full bell on the back of it. And I was really hacked off so I'm going to send it back. I'm really going to raise all kinds of cane with
I hope you do. I really hope you do, because they're located in California, so you're located on the West Coast as well. So it's not like they should take a long time for shipping, like it does to get over here on the East Coast. So
I hate it because what they do when they send it back, I have to go to the post office and sign for it.
Oh,
it's
really?
A pain in the ass to get back.
And do they still give their PCGS containers? Do you get those coins back?
Yeah, they send you a container. Huh? Do what?
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah, they are. They're really nice. So.
Yeah, I have a few of those that I still keep, some coins in today. So
there you go.
But they're not PCGS worth.
Well, I hate to say this. I'm over my hour that I normally do, and hopefully everybody comes back, and we'll talk about body armor next week, and I'll have my body armor out to show on camera, and where to get it, and what to do, and kind of for protection. So, and Lassie Farm will be here. Dale, you can come, and Silver Wolverine, do you have body armor, sir?
I do not.
Okay, well, you can still come, but I'm
a good shot. I don't use armor. I just shoot good.
Me too. I shoot good too. Nobody's gonna mess with me after they're not gonna mess with you after, right? If you're a good shot.
That's right. Hide behind a car and shoot good.
Yes,
I'm going to end this tonight, and everybody, I want to thank you for coming, and please come back and be here, and
see you, Lassie.
See you, and y'all take care, and I'm going to end this thing. So see y'all later. Thank you very much.